Right now, Vice President Mike Pence is making a fundraising stop in familiar territory. The Hoosier native is back in Indianapolis tonight.
This visit comes, though, as we're learning the vice president has hired outside counsel as the FBI investigates the administration. Indiana State House Bureau Chief Nick Natario live outside the event. Nick, any sign of the vice president yet?
Well, we haven't seen his motorcade roll up yet, but that doesn't mean he's not inside. There's a high security presence out here as people are making their way to the hotel. We're noticing Indiana State Police troopers checking vehicles. There's also canine dogs that are walking around out here. But it's not just all supporters that are arriving. Take a look across the street. You can see a little more than a dozen people standing over there chanting, "Pence must go." Now, the VP returns to Indiana as this investigation takes place in D.C., but one former White House aide says hiring a private attorney, as the VP just did, isn't necessarily a bad thing. As investigations take place in D.C., the vice president is looking for some home cooking.
Happy to have him back. I think he did a good job as governor, great job as governor, and I think he's done a fantastic job as vice president.
On Friday, VP Pence will raise money for his newly formed political action committee, but not all Hoosiers are glad to see him return.
No. Not at all. I wish we can do a revote again.
The general election vote is a lingering issue. A special prosecutor is looking into whether the president's team had ties to Russia during the election. An investigation that forced VP Pence to hire his own attorney, Richard Cullen.
Certainly it's a sign that something serious is going on. It's not a sign that there's been any misconduct by the vice president.
Peter Rusthoven is no stranger to White House legal advice.
This is a younger version of yours truly.
That's him in the Oval Office with President Ronald Reagan while he served as associate counsel. Was it one of the hardest assignments you've ever had or one of the most enjoyable?
The second is always true. Certainly one of the most enjoyable.
While Rusthoven was paid with taxpayer money, the attorney VP Pence hired, he says, will not be.
But this is an individual who knows his way around Washington, knows his way around the criminal justice system, and, you know, brings to his job, I'm sure, not just legal skills, but the kind of judgment about how one should respond and deal with a special counsel's office.
Rusthoven says the counsel is needed to help the VP deal with legal questions.
You just want to be guided through the process so that you don't inadvertently make a mistake when you didn't even intend to.
Outside help, he says, that won't be going away anytime soon.
But it is a sign that this is not, you know, just some one-day story, and it's likely to hang around for a while.
Now, as for tonight's fundraising event, we're not sure exactly how long it is going to last. The group of protesters out here, though, say they are not going away. They're going to stick around for at least a little bit longer. And Dave, if you were wanting to go inside this event, tickets will cost you upwards of $5,000.
Oh, Nick, as for Vice President Pence hiring an attorney, how unusual is this?
Well, to hire something like this, the legal aid that I spoke with today says it's not uncommon. In fact, when he was at the White House, it happened. Well, there was an investigation into a future attorney general that President Reagan was looking to hire. But he also says most recently, Al Gore had to hire someone while he was vice president. Now, as far as what Rusthoven thinks of this whole situation, at 6, we're going to tell you what he had to say when I asked what advice you would give the vice president if you were to talk to him here tonight at the hotel. Live downtown, Nick Natario, Indiana State House Bureau Chief.
All right, thanks, Nick.